Good morning and welcome inside the rinks at Exeter as we get set to go for our third and final day of this New England Rivalry Challenge Series. A semifinal matchup to start things off with the 2012 bracket as the first seeded Team Maine takes on the fourth seed Team New Hampshire. Maine skating into this game a perfect 3-0 in this tournament. New Hampshire, meanwhile, 0-3. Maine has been a potent team offensively. They've scored 18 goals in those 3 wins. New Hampshire, only 8 goals in this tournament so far, but a chance to clinch a spot in the championship game later today here for one of these two teams. Massachusetts and Vermont squaring off in the other semifinal, as New Hampshire will look to start things off, and Tegan Benoit gets the first shot of the game on goal. A glove save right off the hop for Team Maine, and Graham McDonald, number 40, in goal. Aria Coram gets the start in this contest for Team New Hampshire. We'll see if she goes the distance. She has been a busy goaltender along with her counterpart, Ian Mikulovic, who has combined faced 110 shots in this tournament over 3 games. Coram has seen 50, Mikulovic has seen 60. The other 3 goaltenders on the other 3 remaining teams have combined to see just 64 shots. To put that into context, these goaltenders for New Hampshire have been under a lot of duress. In the 3 games played, they have faced an average of 36 shots. And they have combined to concede 23 goals, which does seem like a lot, but they have faced a lot of rubber in doing so, and they'll have their hands full with a Maine team that can score in a variety of ways. As they hold the line in here, this could be dangerous as Coram makes her first save off the left arm. Hampshire able to gather up the rebound, but they could not clear it out of the zone. Now it's Rumford to scoop the puck ahead, and Herring will gain the line, trying to pull up through 2 defenders. Take it and swung up the wing. Gordon couldn't get it out as Rumford plays it into the slot. A backhander is weakly pushed on goal by Sanders. McDonald the save. Up to the line it comes. Rister off the stick of Sanders. He couldn't deflect it through the slot. It's back out to center for Rumford. Rumford pressured there as Gordon tries to go through her. Sanders comes back to help. Sanders able to move it off the end boards. Now Gordon in back, plays it off the side of the net. Rumford up for Herring. Wiggled up to the line, held in. Gordon shoots. Wide and into the corner. Puck held in yet again. Now Herring can work it out down the right wing side, but just pushed that puck too far forward and lost it to Nally. Kayat checked along the boards, and it's Team Maine now to send it around the near side to Colton Boulay, the leading scorer in the 2012 bracket. Boulay, 7 points in 3 games. Finds a teammate open here on the wing. Spinning and shooting right on, a good chance there. Turned aside by Coram down low off the stick. Vincent Francis getting that bid. As the puck pinned up along the kick plate. Worked all the way up towards the line. Maine unable to feed that puck back into the corner. And a long shot here, caught by Coram. She'll hold it for a face-off with 11:58 to go, early stages of this first period. Kayat wins the faceoff. New Hampshire will look to move the puck, but it's given away in the circle. Pass there from Rodrigue, could not connect. Now from the wall, that shot flagged down by Coram, and she'll take another faceoff. Another long point shot. No trouble for Coram, who's got the glove working this morning. 3 straight saves for her in the mitt. Shot came off the stick of Austin Roderick as once again Coram has to cover quickly. 5 shots right off the bat for Team Maine. As once again they try and push one towards the goal. It was cut off and played around by Sklama. Bork along the boards. Now down low and into the corner. Jackson Geyer battling fiercely against Benoit. Bork on the backhand into the corner. Geyer looks to center it in front. Bork tipped it across the net mouth and they'll score. Team Maine strikes first with 11:09 to go here in the opening period as Bork was able to filter it across the crease. Colton Boulay with yet another, his 4th goal of this tournament. And overall, his 8th point. That was set up by Geyer and then Bork. So Maine with the game's first goal as they ice it here. Fourth goal and 8th point for Colton Boulay. Fitting that he's the one to open the scoring here in this semifinal game. With assists coming from Gabriel Bork. And it was not Jackson Geyer, number 6, but Brendan Greer, number 8. Picking up a helper. Gordon outlets it through the neutral zone, where it's carried in by Maine for a high shot off of Coram's shoulder, and it landed just behind her. That could have been dangerous. As Herring gets a steal and shunts the puck ahead. Bassler down the wing. Trying to drive towards the net. Bassler right on, and McDonald save down low. He's able to cover. Odin Bassler with a strong net drive. Got the puck on his forehand and tried to stuff it through the 5-hole. McDonald had the ice well covered. As Boulay will carry it in left wing side. He's got a man going to goal. Broken up, though, by a falling Ingram. Francis now takes it all the way around the goal, leaves it at the point. A shot here taken, deflected by Boulay and wide. It's loose there in the crease, and it almost banked in off a New Hampshire defender as Coram makes a stick save and is able to scoop up the loose puck there in her glove. It appears as though this will be another busy game for the New Hampshire goaltenders. As back to the point it comes. Shot was originally fanned on there as looking to center was Roderick. It goes through the net mouth and wide. Chipped off the boards by Ingram, and now it is Gauthier. Gauthier trying to squeeze past his check. Sammy Cisak closes him off. Cisak trying to escape his own zone. Ran into Ingram. Puck is taken by Bork, but then he's forced down by Gauthier as McDonald steered that away off his stick. Ingram back down the boards. Bork cuts it off behind his own goal. Bork sails this puck all the way down, well wide of the net. Icing here on Team Maine. Colton Boulay took a spill there into the corner. Lost his edge and went hard into the boards, got up. On his own, though. But you feel those. It's been a big part of this tournament for Team Maine. And his goal, the only one so far, as Cohen's shot was blocked. Lucas Nolly skates the puck out of his own zone, but then goes for a spill at the red line. Maine trying to work it in down the boards. Daniel in the corner. Now back up to the point where it skips over the stick of Nolly, who lost an edge, and now New Hampshire wants to counter here. 2-on-1. Here's Benoit closing in. And that was patted away by McDonald. The rebound just escaped Potts. Now up ice. This is Team Maine. Greer trying to pull the trigger, and a toe save made there by Corum. After that shot was slowed down by Potts on the back check. Puck rim back in deep, cut off by Potts, and he'll fiddle it over to an open corner. Cohen, with room to skate, will carry it in over the blue line before he was checked off the puck by Daniel. Potts ran into his own teammate Benoit. Greer crosses the red line, he'll dump it in. Team Maine will change. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the first as Daniel getting in on the forecheck. Works it back up to the point. Gordon passes rink wide. Shot here in and out of Corum's glove. The rebound all the way to the corner. It drifts back up to the line. Roderick has it. He'll look towards goal and just sail that shot wide. Bork couldn't keep the zone. Maine will have to reload, and they could not do so. Tritech was unable to tag up. Face-off out at center. Taken by Zanders. Zanders closed off along the boards. As this puck played ahead off the stick of Tritech. Andrew Tritech in over the line. Watched there by Delisle. Puck punched around behind Corum's goal. Herring up the boards and out. Roderick, a quick turn up ice. An indirect feed finds Tritech, whose shot was stopped by Corum. She couldn't control the rebound. Bork now with it, near circle. Bork on his backhand, feeds it in front. Benoit blocked the pass, and then Corum able to cover up in the crease. Daniel and Zanders on the draw. Zanders a clean win, back to Rumford. Rumford with 3 powder blue jerseys surrounding her. Didn't have anywhere to play that puck. She'll reverse it up to the open side, where waiting for it is Bassler. Bassler closed off quickly there as Maine wastes no time getting possession back. Backhand clearing attempt, could not leave the zone that time from Nolly. But now it's up the wing and out. Gordon will carry this in, trying to dart middle, but he's broken up there. Good work from Delisle in the middle. Now Zanders. Up the wing he goes. Herring in. Herring shoots and she scores! What a shot and what a goal to tie this game 1-1 with 5:22 to go here in the first period of play. Alana Herring with a snipe. .938 the time of that goal. On a pinpoint shot from Herring. And for New Hampshire, perhaps some relief now. They have gotten this game tied as Corum the save, and she covers. Had traffic right on top of her there along the near post. Move back to Roderick at the point. His shot stopped. Rebound. Corum off the blocker. The save in tight. Another pass in front. Bork can't find it through the feet of Goldthwait. And it's pitchforked out of the zone, off the glass and out. Gauthier trying to pressure Roderick, who had to clear it quickly. Boulay looking to catch up to this puck. Alkayat back defending as this is played off of Goldthwait, who blocked that pass but turned it right back over to Bork. Now Roderick shooting, and that was blocked. Off the stick of McLean. Bork with it again, trying to shut one middle. It deflects through the crease. Played back up top. Cizak down the boards. It was cut off and cleared by Ingram. Roderick drags his way in over the line, and a stick save for Corum into the corner. Roderick, the defenseman here, cutting towards the goal, and he just missed from in tight to the glove side of Corum. Puck forced out by McLean. He might have room here as Gauthier darts onto it, but fanned on the shot. Alkayat lost his footing in the corner. Bork takes it and will sail it all the way down. It goes for an icing. Battle ensues in the corner as the puck spits free. Played off the skates of Francis, held in by Cohen. Francis will take back for Team Maine, but lost the puck to Benoit. Now Carter from the goal line tried to feed it to Benoit, whose 4 goals in this tournament are the second most amongst the 2012 bracket. All 4 of his points in this tournament have been goals. As Francis breaks in over the line, shot kicked away by Corum. Francis tries to spin a backhand in deep. Nullified by New Hampshire, and now out comes Carter. Carter gains the line, trying to work around Nolly. Carter just above the goal line, finds Benoit, far circle, trying to chip it towards the net. It went off of Potts. Potts now in front, couldn't hit Carter, who was defended there by 3 Maine players. Benoit for Carter in his wheelhouse, and he whiffed on it. Maine dodges a bullet. Out they come now with just over 2 minutes to go here in the first, 2:15. As a shot here couldn't be played on to Corum. Cohen cleared it to the boards, but not out. Shots are 18-7 as this is given away. Corum just got down low in time to make the save, squeezing the knees for her 18th save on 19 shots already. Off the draw. McLean turned the puck over. Now it's Bassler for Herring, who's got a goal here in this period. Herring broken up on the back check there, effectively done by Bork. Greer could not get around Rumford. It goes off Rumford, and now Bork collars it and carries it in over the line. Gets it through. Boulay had it knocked off his stick that time by Delisle. Maine has gotten their share of the shots as Xander's backhand went in and out of McDonald's glove. The New Hampshire's holding firm here, despite this 19-8 shots on goal differential. Corum is on her game, and they have at times been able to help her out as Daniel driving in. Corum in position to make the save, and she will cover. As Maine is now up to 20 shots in this opening 15 minutes of play. Hampshire played twice yesterday, and in their first game, which was a 6-3 loss to Team Vermont, Corum came into that game halfway through and made 25 saves on 27 shots, a game in which Team Vermont piled 50 up on the net as Nally sends that well wide. Maine looking for a late goal here in this first as Ingram gives it away but then makes up for it, blocking Daniel's shot. Now McLean can try and rev it up the ice. He's got Gauthier along with him. McLean tosses that in deep, wide of goal, as Gauthier was checked by Nolly in the corner. Half a minute to go in the period. Pass here slipped through to Daniel, and she was broken up. McLean getting back. Looked like he got most of the puck. Referee disagrees. It's going to be a hooking penalty on Team New Hampshire with 20 seconds to go here in the period. From up here, it looked like McLean had gotten most of the puck. Ingram will take this puck and whip it around the boards. Roderick able to hold the line. Dozen seconds to go in the period. Oh, what a move by Boulay, and that shot just grazing off of Corum's glove and wide. 6 seconds to go in the period. Roderick, long volley there off the mark, and the period will come to a close. Tied 1-1 here in this semifinal matchup between Team New Hampshire and Team Maine. Maine will have 70 seconds of carryover power play time to begin the second period as we'll take a quick break here from Exeter. We're ready to get the second period started here between Team New Hampshire and Team Maine, tied 1-1 after one. Maine on a power play for 1:10 as the period underway. 19 saves on 20 shots for Aria Corum in that first period as Carter on the move here short-handed. Moves around the goal and tried to center for Benoit, but it deflects back out through center, and now Bork trying to use his speed here. Bork blazing a trail, and Corum able to make the save down low. The puck kicks over to the goal line. Bork centers for Boulay, and he almost slipped it down low to Francis. Francis back up to the point. Roderick shooting off a stick and into the corner. Boulay in back of the goal. Now Francis with 27 left on the power play. Bodies hitting the ice. Francis and Sklama. As it is Carter finding Benoit, and he'll airmail it all the way down towards McDonald with 15 to go on the power play. Boulay able to direct this into the zone. McLean ready to exit the box. New Hampshire can't exit the zone as Francis for Boulay. Four New Hampshire defenders converge onto him as they clear the zone. No icing here. McLean and Roderick in a foot race. It's McLean at the side of the goal, poked in towards the crease, and McDonald will freeze it. popped into the corner, taken by Nolly behind his own goal, and he'll send a pass up the wing, but Herring intercepts. Herring feeds it in front, almost got a tip from Potts. Nolly off of Greer. Greer, long indirect, couldn't connect with Tritech. Delisle will gain the line. Cuts into the circle, but couldn't play that on goal. It deflected in off Daniel's stick, and McDonald can cover up. Off the draw. Rumford stands in front of Greer. Greer now able to squeeze past Rumford, who took her down. Daniel on the move, sends that wide to the short side. Delisle got knocked down as the puck is fed ahead. This is Herring one-on-one. Herring holding, now shooting, blockered out by McDonald. Colton Boulay with his 4th goal of the tournament. Opened the scoring at 3:51. Alana Herring, her 2nd of the tournament. Tied this game up at the 9:38 mark, and it was a beauty. High stick side into the corner of the goal. Potts back to help out defensively. That kicked off of a skate in deep, and now it's Greer trying to turn. Up to the point where Gordon gave it away, and now it's Sanders trying to lumber through. He'll toss a puck in deep at the tail end of his shift. New Hampshire will get fresh personnel out onto the ice. Maine looks to stretch out things through neutral ice as Goldthwait just got enough of that pass. Bork was looking to get in behind him. Pass just out of Gautier's reach. It's cleared back out to center. Alkayat closing off on Bork, who loses it. Alkayat will sweep it into the zone. As this is reversed off the side of the net, fortunately for Nolly, Roderick was there. Puck was held in for a moment by Ingram, but stolen away by Bork. Along with Boulay down the left wing side. Boulay shooting and scoring! Colton Boulay remains a scoring machine with his 5th goal of the tournament. Team Maine back up by a goal with 10:57 to go here in the second. Ripped that shot short side over the right shoulder of Corum. Goal scorer's finish for Colton Boulay, who now has 5 goals and 9 points to lead all skaters in this 2012 bracket. Carter trying to work his way through neutral ice. Gains the line. Carter cuts into the circle, now from the slot over the head of McDonald. Around to the far side. A couple Maine players ran into each other. Carter takes it, bottom of the circle. Now across it came, but it was in the feet of Benoit, who turns and wires it across the crease wide. Bassler into the circle. It's up to the point. A shot here, deflected and the score! Carter has tied it! .54 seconds in between goals. Team New Hampshire comes right back to answer. And we're once again evened up at 2 apiece. Here is Herring back in. Herring lost her footing. Puck in the slot, Herring turns, shoots, stopped, rebound was there. McDonald couldn't cover with Sanders crashing the crease. Matthew Carter with the goal, as he parked himself out in front and was able to deflect it past McDonald and in. As now it is Greer into the slot. Greer shooting just wide, stick side. He got in to prime real estate. Just could not pick the stick side corner. Roderick, good keep there to hold the line. Now he'll work his way into the middle. One-handing one in below the goal line. It's played around to Greer. Greer looking to shake free, but his pass went through Boulay. Sanders can take over. His clear doesn't leave the zone. Roderick all the way through, and Coram sticks it away. Rumford turns it up the wall. Waiting for it is Bork. Bork played that through the feet of Herring. And now he'll slide it across. Roderick moving in with a shot, and he'll score! Team Maine back on top, 3-2. Austin Roderick, top shelf to the stick side. Maine on the move again. Boulay's shot took the stick of Ingram out of his hands. Third time in this game, Team Maine has been able to take a lead. New Hampshire responded 54 seconds after Boulay's second goal. They trail again as this is rolled in onto Coram. She will cover with the paddle down. A goaltending change for Team New Hampshire. Aria Coram is going to leave the game. 23 saves on 26 shots for her. Ian Mikulovic is going to take the net the rest of the way here. His team trailing by a goal as that shot from Roderick was blocked by McLean. Now in front, this could be dangerous, but Boulay could not shake free and close to the goal. Puck one-handed out by McLean. Right back to Boulay, who turns through neutral ice, carving his way in over the line. Boulay with a drive, and Mikulovic, a glove save to enter this game, a strong one at that. Maine now will to change their goaltender. As we are at the halfway mark of this game. Puck all the way back up to the line where Gordon will feed it in deep to Greer. Greer on his backhand, finding Daniel in the circle. She lost the puck, but it's kept in by the stick of Gordon. Puck still not out of the zone despite a diving effort from Sklama. Now the ice all of a sudden opening up for a shot, and Mikulovic able to make another point-blank save. Off a dangerous chance right on top of him. Carter Gordon somehow found himself in a one-on-one. The ice just seemed to open straight up for him. As this is moved up the ice by Benoit, Carter takes it in across the line, trying to get around Gordon. Carter turns, tried to feed it into the middle for Benoit. It's back up to the point, but then fanned down by Cohen. Trouble up ice as Greer will push it forward, but too far forward. Welch could not catch up to it as Daniel did not miss by much on the centering feed. Pulls back up to the point. Held here for a shot, blocked down off of Potts. Held in by Greer. Had it stolen there by Benoit, who's able to get around Nolly. Might have a rush brewing here, or it's Carter with a low shot. Benoit tried to follow up on the rebound. Carter wants to re-enter, but couldn't get around Gordon's stick check. It's Benoit now. Benoit, toe drag, trying to find it in his feet, but he ran into Nolly's check. Potts had it hacked away. Delisle holds, can't get that to goal off of Bork's stick. Benoit takes back, curls, now will shoot, up high, stopped, and covered. Hampshire off the draw. It's Zanders in the circle. Puck sailed ahead to Bork, trying to accelerate past Rumford. Here is Bork moving in, and a save was made. The rebound almost trickled in. Rumford scraped it out of the crease. Mikulovic with a couple big saves since coming into this game as Herring on the move. Had it and then lost it. Herring gets it back in the circle, trying to work it into the middle. Roderick turned it over, and Herring just slung that shot over the crossbar. She showed how good her shot was back in the first period when she tied this game up at 1. Her team now trailing 3-2 here in the second, 4.5 to go. Rumford on the puck. Rumford through Daniel. Herring can't chop that through the legs of Boulay. He gets tied up with Rumford at the line as that shot off the waffle board of Mikulovic. Francis testing him as Rumford finds Herring up ice. Herring down the gut with a shot blocked straight away by Nolly. Maine gives it right up. Bassler all the way in on goal, where it's covered by Braden Boys, who's now in net for Team Maine. Both teams opting to split this semifinal game amongst their goaltenders. Mikulovic a perfect 6 for 6 coming into this game. Couple of difficult stops as well, as this is fluttered on goal and a flexing out save made there by Boys off his right pad. Now Boulay over for Daniel. She couldn't return the puck to him as she got dropped there by Ingram in the corner. Ingram will take this puck, and he didn't get good wood on the clear. Maine, though, could not hold the zone. Puck is deflected ahead to Gauthier. 4 Maine players back along the line as Gauthier's long shot goes wide. There's that lively carom off the end boards. New Hampshire was unable to get to it. Maine looking for a clear. Gordon ahead, and this is Daniel. Daniel in across the line, veering wide. Nice pass into the middle, and the backhand try was off the target. Centering feed, dangerously there at the top of the crease. Ingram able to slap it away from trouble, but the puck not out of the zone. Nolly had his pass blocked by Ingram. And Ingram is going to ice it. Maine trying to keep pressure applied here, looking for separation on the scoreboard. 2:20 to go here before the intermission, and they've got a 3-2 lead. New Hampshire, though, sticking right with what has been the best team in the 2012 bracket, this Team Maine side. Roderick, whose goal broke a 2-2 deadlock, lost the puck, and it's taken by Sklama. Around the wall for Potts. Tipped to the line, but not out. Carter couldn't clear it, and Maine somehow holds it in. Here is Bork, bottom of the circle, stopped off the stick of Ian Mikulovic, who has been under some siege here. His team doing a lot of standing around in front of him as it's given away, and another save, point blank. How many times can he do it? Team New Hampshire trying to survive here. Down a goal as Benoit's on the prowl around the net. He'll turn. Puck still on his blade, but he ran right into Roderick, who's got him all tied up. Now it's Herring in front, blocked, and then it pops over into the far corner. Maine in possession in the final 65 seconds of this period. Shots are 35-18 in this 3-2 game. Given away in the neutral zone. Francis, a 2-0 here. Bork closes, tried to pass it, and he thought too much there. New Hampshire dodges a bullet late. 40 seconds to go in the period. It's lost in the skates of Francis. Potts gains the line, 2-on-2. Potts fanning on the shot, and it's easily trapped up by Boys with 32 seconds left. Can't ask much more of these two goaltenders for Team New Hampshire. Coming into this game, they had faced a combined 110 shots. They had allowed 23 goals. That's a .790 save percentage, which on its face isn't great, but when you see the kind of duress they have been under, that number is actually quite impressive. As this was almost a lead pass for Boulay, the last player you want in the clear. Boulay tried to center, and a good block there along the short side by the goaltender, who seems to be the only player alert here in this second period for New Hampshire. Since Roderick's goal broke the tie, it has been all Team Maine. .15 seconds to go. Francis slaps that through the slot and back to the far side where it's lifted in deep. Maine looking for something late as Daniel fiddled it out front, but it was fanned on by Francis. 2 seconds to go. A tip try never got to the net. And Team New Hampshire still very much in this semifinal game despite being outshot 36-19. They only trail 3-2 as we'll take our first break here from the rinks at Exeter. We'll be back in about 11 minutes here for this semifinal matchup.
Listen up. We are ready for this. I hope we remember all we've done to prepare for moments like today. 2 to 3 hours on the ice every day, working on areas of our game. Hitting the weights to build our strength and conditioning. All the film sessions to improve our hockey sense and analyze our play. And studying hard in the classroom to become a better student every day. We are ready. It doesn't matter who we play. We faced the best teams before. Do you guys remember what happened?
Out here in overtime, Bazzaio up the right wing, shakes his defender. Jeunesse calling for it. Bazzaio fires the pass. Jeunesse shoots. He scores. Score wins in overtime.
We won that game. We were ready, and we won. We can win again today. We've come from all over the world to play here for this team at Spa, to become the best we can be. Along the way, we become more than teammates, fellas. Become a family. Sure, someday we'll play on different teams at higher levels, but today it's all about this game. This team, this moment. And we are ready. Let's go, Spa. Bring it on.
Let's go, boys. Bring it in.
Third period action underway here in this semifinal contest. Team New Hampshire trailing Team Maine 3-2 in the 2012 bracket. The winner of this game is going to face off in the championship matchup against Team Massachusetts, who is putting the finishing touches on a 6-1 win over Team Vermont. That game happening on the other sheet here from the rinks at Exeter. Herring shoots right on, and boy, is able to kick it all the way to the boards. 33 combined saves in this game for the New Hampshire goaltenders. Arya Korum and Ian Mikulovic. As here's a chance for another, and it's Bork moving in, and another point-blank save, not once but twice, as he stopped the rebound too. It's not sustainable, one would have to think, but the goaltenders are giving their team everything they can as Zanders turns to the forehand. Able to sweep this down the boards, but there is Francis checking Gauthier. Herring couldn't get on to that puck. It's instead Zanders. Goldwait now shooting through traffic. It was blocked down off of Daniel. Short side bid, blocked before it got on to Boys. Francis sees it drift through Bassler, and now here comes Colton Boulay with some speed into the middle. It's Daniel right on, and another save from in tight. Mikulovic has been perfect since coming into this game. Shot here and on goal, a save. Mikulovic couldn't cover it. It's wrapped around the goal and now into the circle. Francis bombs away, and a glove save by Ian Mikulovic as the goaltenders are the story for Team New Hampshire. The question that remains is, can they do something to pick them up here? Puck is jammed along the boards. New Hampshire trying to clear. It ricochets across the zone after hitting Gordon. McLean across the red line. Swats at the puck. Gordon ahead to Bork. Bork in over the line, trying to slip a pass middle. It was just broken up by Swama's stick. Maine will pinch. Outlet pass went off of Gauthier's skate. Now it's finally tipped out to center. Puck ripped up the boards, touched by Bork. Getting around Cohen. Bork puts on the brakes. Bork shooting, and he hit the post. Al-Kayat in, faking the shot. Now he'll take the shot down low. A stick save for Boys. Rumford whacks at it as Benoit offside, trying to get a quick re-entry. Puck rolling across the New Hampshire blue line. It's Boulay with 2 of the 3 goals. Boulay stops up into the circle. Daniel was checked by Carter, and Benoit gets the puck out of the zone to Roderick, who will shoot it right back in. Rumford got the pass through to Carter. Cizak played that off of Carter, whose goal tied the game up at 2. This is Boulay. Holding, now shooting right on. It almost handcuffed Mikulovic, but he's able to make another save. No rebound afforded this time. He is now a perfect 15 for 15 since coming off the bench. make it 16 of 16 with the glove. Puck taken out of the zone by Bassler. Bassler in, right wing side, but he couldn't make the move. As it's worked out of the zone by Cizak, 3-on-1. Bork holding, passing, and what a save! The rebound though is put in. Such a cruel, cruel game. And Maine will take a 4-2 lead with 10:18 to go. After a wonderful save from right to left, they crashed the crease and scooped the rebound in. Now leading by 2 goals with just over 10 minutes to go here in the third. Goldwait pressured from behind. Lost the puck in the corner. Tritech tried to get to it, but it's Ingram to fling it around. Held by Roderick. He'll shoot, and it was deflected wide to the stick side. Zanders off Bassler's stick. Bassler trying to pressure Roderick, who is able to guide that out and up the wing. Here comes Team Maine again, 2-on-1 here from the circle. A shot breaking off of Nikolovic. He got the blocker on it, it looked like, before the puck went behind the net wide. Boys was going to venture out to play it. He'll instead let Gordon move it along. Pass is broken out. But brought right back in by New Hampshire. Boulay, though, on the back check. Steals it. And now looks to move with it here. Colton Boulay run into the ditch there by Cohen's check. New Hampshire, though, cannot get the puck out. This is Gordon with a shot off the waffle board again of Nikolovic and wide. Gordon out high with room. Defers to Boulay. Boulay trying to slip it through to Daniels. It's all the way in on net, where it's smothered for a face-off. Daniel sees it taken around the net. Boulay from the corner. Tried to slip it into the circle for Daniels. That was broken up. Sklama reaching for it. Will turn and send it out up the middle of the ice. Sammy Cizak following up that play. Credited with the goal, his second of the tournament. Andrew Tritech and Gabriel Bork with the assists. For Bork, it's his 4th assist of this tournament, as Boulay had that knocked away by Sklama. Now Boulay along the boards trying to protect the puck as it's flipped up to the wall, driven towards the middle, but it was slowed down off of a main stick. Now Daniel, in deep it goes. Boulay surveying options, feeds it right through the goal mouth as it drifts all the way up to the point where it's held in again. Cohen skates it out and plays it back deep into the main zone. Only one shot in this period for Team New Hampshire. Trailing here by 2 goals as Boulay working his way around Rumford. Boulay looks to feed it in front. That just went through the skates of Nolly. Gauthier hanging around in neutral ice. Could not get a pass in behind the defense. Rumford connects with Delisle. And then Delisle almost lost it, but got it ahead to Carter. Now Delisle right on. There's the second shot of the period, and it's a standing save for Boys. Third helper of this game for Gabriel Bork. Assisting on 3 of the 4 goals. Colton Boulay with 2 of the 4. Austin Roderick and Sammy Cisak. The other 2 is that shot from Rumford wide, stick side. 6.5 minutes to go, and New Hampshire needs 2 to tie in this semifinal round. Here comes Bork, galloping down the wing. Look at Bork to the net, and he just lost the handle. Greer with a steal on Delisle. Greer around the net, off of Mikulovic, and then tapped in out in front by Bork. A 4-point game here this morning for Gabriel Bork, a goal and 3 assists to make it 5-2 with 6:09 to go. That is Team Maine's 50th shot of the hockey game. Greer with an assist, his second, as there will be a penalty coming here against Team Maine with 5:48 to go here in the game. A power play that New Hampshire has to score on to give themselves any hope here. Tripping the call, it sends Gordon to the box. Hampshire to the power play, but it's stolen. Tri-Tech, shorthanded chance here, potentially another strong save off the stick for Mikulovic. When he entered this game, there were 26 shots posted up on the board. With 5:25 to go, that number has ballooned up to 51. Good paddle there to shield a centering pass. It might lead to a rush for Herring. Herring will carry it in and shuffle it over to Bassler. He tried to tap it to Zanders. It's picked off and cleared. Back out to center. Goldwait almost lost the puck. Gets it over to the wing to Herring. She'll bank it forward, but too far. And Roderick can just saucer this all the way back down to the New Hampshire zone with 35 to go on their power play. Goldwait to an open wing. Ingram gains the line and drops it in. Boyce sets it aside for his defense. Cisak turning away from Zanders. He'll chip it up off the boards. And here comes Bork. Bork is in over the line, tried to drop a pass off, but it's cleared back out to center, and the power play is over. Not a shot on goal as it's given away. Bork, a chance here, and he'll score again. Won't get much easier for Gabriel Bork. 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points to help Maine punch their ticket through to the championship game with 4 minutes to go. They've got a 6-pack up on the board to lead it 6-2. Goals coming 2 minutes apart for Gabriel Bork. An unassisted goal. Puck almost left there in the slot. It's played off of Greer's legs. Now it's Daniel on the intercept. She kicks to the stick, but couldn't fire it through Sklama. Greer getting around to check. Here's Greer shifting gears and another save to the short side. Point shot from Roderick blocked, and McLean just taps it out to center. 6 goals and 54 shots for Team Maine, who will meet up with Team Massachusetts, currently having their way with Team Vermont over on the other sheet. What a championship clash that is projected to be. Penalties coming up here. This will be on Team Maine, as Benoit might have a step to the net. Wrist shot, scores! Through the 5-hole. Tegan Benoit with his 5th goal of this tournament. And it's 6-3 with 2:42 to go. That ties him with Colton Boulay for the tournament's leading scorer amongst the 2012 bracket. His 5th goal. All of his points here in Exeter have been goals. As here comes Maverick Bork. Speaking of goals, Bork deking, and he couldn't stuff it. As Mikulovic threw the glove back, he stuck with him the whole way. Point shot blocked off of Rumford, and then cleared just past the line where Team Maine will send it right back in off the pads. It is Bork. Bork trying to feed it in front. It's into the crease and eventually not covered by the goaltender, Mikulovic. It looked like he was going to get his glove on it. He's lost his stick. They try and get the stick back to him. 2-on-2 now up the ice. This is Benoit shooting. A save made by Boys, but there was a delayed whistle. There's 1 minute and 53 seconds left here in this semifinal game. Winners will move on to the championship. The losers will play in the consolation match later this afternoon. Team New Hampshire's goaltenders have faced a combined 168 shots in this tournament. This is the 4th game they have played. Puck in the circle and now over towards the boards. Herring can't clear it past Daniel. Daniel tried to get around Sanders. Unable to do so as Herring carries the line. Offside play as she fired the shot wide anyway. Here comes Team Maine in the final minute. Greer, who's been productive, along with Bork. Greer trying to drag it out in front. It's in the crease, and it's going to find its way into the net as Greer will make it 7-3 with 47 seconds to go. We mentioned how productive he's been. A couple of assists, and now a goal, along with his line mate, Bork, who's got 5 points in this game. 2 goals from Colton Boulay. It's been the usual suspects for Team Maine in this tournament. And they are now 45 seconds away from a spot in the championship match later this afternoon. They will face Team Massachusetts. Team Massachusetts currently with a 7-1 lead with 9:50 to go in the 3rd period of their game. So barring a miraculous comeback here from Team Massachusetts, or rather from Team Vermont, it'll be Maine versus Mass for a title with 5 seconds to go here in the tilt. An admirable performance from Aria Corum and Ian Mikulovic. They did everything a goaltender could do to give their team a chance. But the final score here reflects a 7-3 loss, as New Hampshire will have to play for the consolation prize later today. Team Maine will play for a championship, all but likely against Team Massachusetts. 61 shots on the nets here in this game. A combined effort of 54 saves for those two goaltenders. My first, second, and third stars all the way through. We'll see how they hold up in the consolation game later on today. But your final here, Team Maine takes it in the semifinals 7-3 over Team New Hampshire. They will face Team Massachusetts later on in the afternoon. Up next, our 2013 semifinal. That kicks off at 9:30 between Team Vermont and Team Massachusetts. We'll have that for you here from the rinks at Exeter.